Nosy lived apparently best lifestyles in Holland together along with her husband Fred and their son. However, her peace changed into disturbed whilst she started out suspecting Fred of hiding something. It commenced with a word she determined in his pocket with a girl's name written on it. Then in the course of a go-to Fred's workplace, she observed a miniature version in their town with precise homes and streets marked a unusual object for a night physician to personal. Her suspicions deepened. She confided in her colleague Dev, soliciting for his assist. Dev to begin with declined, announcing it changed into a non-public be counted that night. Fred acted oddly in the course of dinner, soliciting for forgiveness and a clean begin, even even though Nosy hadn't voiced any suspicions. Later she found a hidden digital digicam in Fred's gallery. The mystery deepened. In addition, whilst at the same time as conserving the digital digicam, she skilled a surreal nightmare. She noticed Fred with another lady, her son, going for walks into the forest. Useless our bodies at the face street, and finally herself drowning. Handiest to awaken and comprehend it changed into all a dream fueled by pressure and paranoia. Determined, Nosy met Dev again and satisfied him to assist her trap Fred with inside the act. The plan changed into for Dev to go for a knife-fixed checkup at Fred's medical institution, liberate the washroom window and return with NSI. Later that night time at the medical institution, Fred requested if Dev worked with Nosy. Nervous, Dev denied understanding her properly. Fred implemented eye drops and stepped out, and Dev used the risk to liberate the window. Earlier than fleeing, his vision blurred. He informed Nosy he could not assist. In addition, however, she changed into thankful and comforted him. Their emotional bond grew more potent and romantic. Emotions started out to emerge among them. That night time, Nosy lied to Fred, claiming she changed into attending a celebration and went with Dev to the medical institution. As they searched, Fred obtained a name from the equal lady Nosy claimed to be touring. Her baby had an eye-fixed infection and he asked Fred's pressing assist. Fred left his son at domestic and went to the medical institution. Meanwhile, Nosy determined multiple debit playing cards and a pictograph album filled with photos of homes in all likelihood taken. The use of the hidden digital digicam, she obtained a be careful call from Dev that Fred changed into on his manner. In the push to get away, she dropped her rings on Fred's town version. Fred tended to the kid and casually requested the lady approximately Nosy. When she discovered NSI hadn't come, Fred grew suspicious. Back at Dev's residence, NSI and Dev have become more intimate. Fred, now conscious something changed into incorrect, found Nosy zeroing on his version. He knew she had damaged into his medical institution. Later, Dev confronted problem from his college students who threatened him, disenchanted over proceeding punishments. Afterward, he asked Nosy to pick out among him and Fred. Nosy stated she couldn't go away Fred until she had evidence he became dishonest. She also feared dropping custody of her son due to Fred's financial superiority. That night time, she dreamt of her son slipping far from her. Waking up anxious, she noticed Fred beside her, casually asking approximately her nighttime out. He truly knew the reality. Nosy commenced tracing the debit card variety she had referred to from Fred's workplace and found a current expensive buy when she noticed a present mendacity on her mattress. In all likelihood from Fred, she became momentarily touched Fred lower back her rings and confident her that everything became quality, which calmed her nerves. At a birthday celebration in her workplace, Nosy and Dev met once more, though she attempted to cognizance her mind had been fed on via way of means of Dev. She in the end referred to as him and stated she became prepared to be with him if he helped her gather proof to finalize her divorce. Dev agreed, and that they started out monitoring Fred. They discovered Fred had booked a hotel room. Their plan became easy. Dev would distract Fred whilst Nosy searched the room. Inside, she discovered traumatic gadgets like handcuffs and extraordinary gear, but Dev could not keep Fred off for lengthy and warrant NSI. She escaped simply in time. Dev became satisfied the gadgets proved Fred became having an affair. He informed NSI they simply wanted the image of Fred together along with his lover to make the case hermetic. Still skeptical, Nosy checked Fred's town version once more and discovered blueprints for every residence marked on it. Shockingly, she found that during every this type of homes murdered ladies had been discovered, the killer had in no way been stuck. A terrifying cognizance dawned. Fred wasn't having an affair, he became a serial killer. While NSI persisted her investigation, Dev accompanied Fred to a far-flung residence residence near the woodland. A younger lady arrived to meet Fred and Dev started out taking pictures, believing this became the evidence they wanted, but matters took a frightening turn. Wanting more potent proof, Dev entered the residence simplest to find out the lady became already tied up and had her throat slit. Blood became anywhere. Fred wasn't having an affair.